Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am on my way to pick up my Walmart grocery order. I will be doing a car vlog, but I thought while I'm out here, going to show you that we cleaned up a whole bunch of this mess here at the garage. There's a cinder block. There was a bunch of metal there. We made 2 trips so far for just junk, and then my neighbor made 1 trip of metal. And we are probably going to leave the garage like this. There are some other things that we'll leave, the ladders and that bag and, you know, this stuff. But we gave up on the upstairs. We did take a lot of stuff down from there, from the attic, and we're just going to move to, the cellar, which there's a lot that has been done in the cellar. When I get back from this car vlog outing, I will show you the cellar. We'll do an update there too. Just wanted to show you. This is what we've got, so I'm quite pleased with all of this. I am in Walmart's parking lot. I just picked up my groceries, just a few things. Did I even buy anything to eat? I don't know. I needed some stuff, and my mother needed some face powder and, I don't know, various items. So I didn't want to stay parked there. There's no sunshine today, so that's great. But every place that I parked, all of a sudden there were people around me. I was like, can't I find a humanless place to park? But anyway, I just picked this spot. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so I've already been to the post office. When I left my house, I went to the post office, and then I went to the dump to get rid of recycling in my house. Yesterday, I ended up cleaning out a couple of drawers. There was a lot of stuff that was recyclable. And on my way home, I am stopping at, I think Dunkin' Donuts is first, getting my mother a chocolate stick. I will drop that off to her on my way home. I like to get her a chocolate stick when I am out and about. And I'm also going to swing by the U-Haul place that we have here in town to ask them some questions. And then I'm going home. Hopefully I can eat some lunch. And then my neighbor has already called, and he wants to do some work today. So I told him when I get back, you can come over. And yes, so the garage, I'm happy with that. There was some stuff that we could have taken out, like some big bags of, I don't know if it's some kind of a plaster or whatever, and with the humidity over the years, it's just like, it's like rocks in there. But there were some things that will be coming out. I found some rope and stuff that was left outside, so I just threw that stuff back in. Like I said, those ladders will go. And then I think I'll be, content with that. And it's just going to be sold as is with what's in it. And then last night or yesterday, I don't know if we started in the cellar yesterday or the day before. I think the day before, like I said, we've done 2 full trailer loads so far, and that was reasonable. And I'm talking piled over. It was 40 the first time, 30 the second time. And then he used his own trailer to load a whole bunch of metal, so he gets to keep the money for that. And then we started in the cellar, and like I said, when I get home, I want to show you. There was stuff. I did 4 big containers of stuff in there. I had no idea what was in there. Big garbage containers with lids. You might have seen them in the previous video, and that was all either clothing or knitted stuff. I made a sweater that it blows my mind, the things that I used to make, and I kind of feel sad about that one. I might pull it out. I don't know. My mother was like, oh, I would love to see it, and I would like her to see it. That stuff is in pretty good shape. One container was a whole bag of all the pants I wore, like in my late teens and early 20s. I didn't even bother to look through. So I have those 4 containers are emptied, and then he used those to fill with other stuff, metal and things like that. He was down there longer than I was, so I don't know everything that was done. Nothing got put into the trailer yet, so that is what I think he's going to do. I don't know if he wants to do another metal load first or what we're going to do. But what I do is, you know, he does the heavy stuff, and while he's there, I go down there and I find something that I can work on. And I think in this case, it will be that closet that I might have shown you. There's a lot of stuff in there, and a lot of that is going to be just regular garbage. Some of it might be recycling. Some of it could be for Goodwill. I'm going to try to make one more Goodwill run, but more toward the end. Now, the big news is, it's not big news, it's news that's been in my brain for months. I really am focusing now on moving. I have let my patrons know that I'm not going to be able to be cutting fabric anymore. The fabric that I want to keep, I am going to start boxing stuff like that, assuming that I will be moving in a way where I can bring some stuff. I would like to bring some stuff, but I think I'm going to keep it light and easy. I don't want to be moving my big heavy desks, things like that. I would like it to be stuff that just Derek and I can bring in. And there are convenient things like all my tables that I use for my work. I just don't feel like going there and having to buy stuff to set up. And they're good, strong tables. The only thing I hate about them is over the years, stuff has been chipped or peeled, but you know, they're good and strong and they don't rattle. And, you know, so I would like to have those. Obviously my sewing machine, and I would like to bring at least one of my sergers that I never look at, but it would be nice to have, and I think in a new location I'll be more apt to want to get that up and running. You know, it's hard when you live someplace and it's cluttered and you're not really happy. Sometimes it's hard to just do things the way you would like. I will never live in clutter again. Never. I wouldn't even live long enough to get to where, you know, what this house is like. There's over 70 years of accumulation in that house. But I just want to live like a minimalist, and I'm happy to put that into action. And then, you know, there's just various things. I would like my mother's dresser set that is low. I like that. TV can go on one. They can be in separate rooms. They make nice end tables for either on each side of a couch or a bed if I happen to ever sleep in a bed. Those are lightweight. And then I thought I can take the drawers out, fill those drawers with whatever fabric or other things that I'm bringing, even clothes or whatever. And just the dresser part is easy to put in the truck or whatever I'm taking. And then I can put the drawers back. And that's a nice way to pack things without taking up extra space. So I really like that idea. So that's why I'm stopping by U-Haul. There's so many things to juggle, so many things. I have nothing nailed down yet for the nursing home, and it's almost like, fuck it. I have to go. If I decide this is when my mother and I can fly out, if they say we can't take her, well then, I don't know, we're going to live in a hotel room until they can. I don't know. You know, it would be nice that I could have my apartment set up so in case that happens, but oh my God, it's so hard to do this in the right order, because if I moved, I don't know why everybody wants to speed right here. Somebody just went like flying by, and I was so petrified that if somebody didn't actually make a stop pulling out of Walmart, that there was going to be an accident, and I'm glad it didn't happen. But the thing is if I were to go and move first, I can't even do that till September 16. That's okay for my mother. She would be in this nursing home being taken care of while Derek and I are on the road. But then my car would be in Mississippi at that point. So that makes it hard to come back and get my mother there, you know? So it just, and I'm not asking for help or suggestions here. I want to do this all on my own, because that's just the way it has to be. And okay, thank you. I know know people still like to suggest and outright tell me what I need to do, and also tell me what I should not be doing. And, you know, fuck that shit. I'm doing things, you know, the way that I can. It's my life. It's my mother. It's my move. It's, you know, nobody can juggle this for me. You have no idea how complicated my life is right now. So, now that I've pissed some of you off, I am very glad the sunshine is not out, because I hate the fucking sun. I hate it with a passion. It just bothers me. It bothers my eyes, bothers my brain. And speaking of my eyes, this eye in particular, I have allergies every year around this time, and being in the cellar and stuff, it's just, oh my God, I feel like taking a toothbrush and scrubbing at least this eyeball. This one gets bad too. And I don't like daytime allergy meds. They make me feel weird. So I'm skipping that, but you know, it would be a little bit helpful. Maybe I can take a tiny little chunk of one, and maybe that would help. So I guess I'm going to go, because I want to, you know, hit the donut place, my mother's home, U-Haul, and then I will be showing you the cellar. So don't leave, because you're going to see me in a second. We're going to be in the cellar. We're not in the cellar yet. I just wanted to tell you what happened between Walmart and home. First, Dunkin' Donuts did not have a chocolate stick for my mother. I didn't even want to start to think of what another option could be. She loves chocolate sticks. So I left. And then I went to the U-Haul place. And I walked in, and there's a man there, and he's looking at me, and I don't know, I must have said hi, something. I don't know. He said, "Can I help you?" And I said, "I hope you can." Okay, I remember that much. And he was just like really looking at me, and finally he says, "I think I know you," or something like that. And I said, "I don't know you." And I said, "Well, my name is Darlene Michaud," you know, thinking I went to school with this guy or something, and that I just don't recognize him. And he's like, "From YouTube?" I was like, "Yes." Now, I'm going to tell you, it felt good to be recognized, because that hasn't happened in a while because of the pandemic. I don't go out. I used to get recognized all the time when I was doing the coupon blog. And but at that point, it was mostly people from Facebook, and they knew I shopped Sanford, so they followed me to get all the deals in this area. So a lot of people knew me from there. But then just from YouTube, I've been recognized quite a few times. But like I said, and it always feels good, because unless they don't like me, but usually they don't say anything if they don't like me, because people don't do that face to face. They only do that on the fucking internet. I was glad that I got to meet someone, and he wanted to take a picture, and we took a selfie. And he was so nice, because I didn't have my phone or camera. That was in the car. I really wish I would have got my camera and, you know, recorded with him or something. I don't know. It just seemed like it was fun. I was in a good mood. There was no sunshine, so it was a good day. But he took pictures, and I can't have pictures sent to my phone because my phone is so ancient. So first I asked him to email it to me, and then I was like, "Oh, send it to my son. He will get it, and he'll email me." Or he puts it on my messenger or whatever. And then I was sad that I thought he might not do that, you know. But he did. So I'm going to show you a picture right now. And this is my shout out to Frank. He was really nice, helpful as he could be, seeing as I don't really know what I'm doing. I wanted to know about towing something with my car, and that can't be done because I don't even have a hitch. See, I don't know these things. I need a hitch, and it's a little pricey, and I don't want to go through all that. So now I'm back to looking at renting maybe the smallest size truck they have and towing my car. Or I have to skip all that and just take what fits in my car, which was plan A to begin with. Now I'm going to take you down Cellar and show you around. Let's do that right now. I just went around and turned on the lights that actually work, and you might remember this was filled. There's a few things left there. I might donate those games. I don't know. I don't know what condition they're in. I don't know why these are left here. My neighbor and his friend did a lot of this last night. I don't know if they want to keep those and that's why they're there, or if it's just going to go out to recycling. And then, the last I saw, there was a whole bunch of recycling stuff there. There's some bags there. So they must have moved things to the front. And this is my father's tool area. I can actually reach the light there now. And again, you know, they just took what they wanted. Of course, they, you know, wanted the tools. Oh, they took the jars down. I thought they said they were going to probably leave those, but they took the jars down. You can see that, you know, there's things filled. And, ooh, also here too. And that looks like all metal. He's going to have a good metal run. And these were the big garbage cans, 4 of them, that were filled with clothing and or knitted or crocheted things. I did a lot under these stairs. There was stuff everywhere there. Those are the closets that I have to work on. This, not so much. There used to be clothing there, but I got rid of a lot of clothing. It was my father's after he died. But those, that's packed. And then over here, it's about the same. They did take some weights. He'll be taking the weights for the metal. And now the new part of the cellar is starting to look like a hot mess again. This is all for donation bins. This is for recycling. That's my table that I still don't know what I'm doing with yet. Some Goodwill stuff, maybe. I don't know. I might not do Goodwill. I think that's a new metal pile. And this is like garbage stuff. And still some other things back there that I haven't dealt with yet. And that's pretty much it. And now I'm going to say goodbye. But I want to say thank you to Frank for being so nice. He said I made his day. I told him he made my day. And I really feel like he did. It was just nice to see a person who... you know, let me know that sometimes I feel like what I do is just silly and isn't, you know, I don't want to say appreciated, but, you know, I just want to bring a smile to somebody's face every now and then. And since I'm antisocial online and I don't let people leave comments, I don't get to hear those things, which is fine. It's fine. It's, you know, the trade-off. I don't want to hear just all kinds of stuff, and so I also don't get to hear some of the good stuff and too much good stuff. That's not good either. For some people, it can get to their heads, and then they think they're all high and mighty. For me, it's just a lot of noise. So, thank you, Frank. It was nice meeting you. Maybe I'll see you again if I rent a U-Haul. And to all of you watching, I want you to expect more videos because I'm cutting completely back now on the fabric because I'm in moving mode. So I might do a video every day just because I need something other than just this moving bullshit that I'm going through. But I don't want it to be fabric. I need to get away from packing orders and all that stuff. So expect more videos. I hope that's okay. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!